I want to share 3 stories from the Bible that speak to the heart of dealing with challenges in relationships. First, there's the story of Joseph, who was betrayed by his own brothers. They sold him into slavery, but even in that deep betrayal, I was with him every step, guiding him towards a future he couldn't see at the time. Joseph suffered, he was wronged, but he never lost faith that, in the end, I had a greater plan. The second story is of David. He trusted King Saul deeply, but was betrayed and hunted by the very man he served with loyalty. David ran, he feared for his life, but in every moment of fear and danger, he sought my presence. He knew that even when others abandoned him, I would never leave. And so, David not only became a king, but he learned to trust in me completely. Lastly, there's the story of Peter, one of my closest disciples. On the night I was arrested, Peter denied me 3 times, out of fear of losing everything. He felt crushed by guilt, but my love for him never wavered. After my resurrection, I sought him out, forgave him, and gave him a greater mission. Even in his failures, I loved him and restored him. Now, here are 7 tips I want to share with you for dealing with challenges in your own relationships. Communicate with love. Every relationship needs open, honest communication. Speak from the heart, but also listen. When you feel misunderstood, come to me, and I will help you soften your heart. You'll find that speaking with kindness creates a space where healing can happen. Forgiveness is essential. I ask you to forgive, even when it feels impossible. Releasing that pain opens the door to healing and removes the burden of bitterness. Just as I offered you grace, extend that same grace to those who have hurt you. Forgiveness doesn't justify the wrong, but it frees your heart. Patience and understanding. Remember, relationships are a journey. Patience is key. When emotions run high, take a step back and breathe. Let me remind you that love takes time to grow and heal. Trust that I'm working in the other person's heart just as I am in yours. Humility over pride. Sometimes the hardest thing is to put down your pride. I know how difficult it can be, but humility brings restoration. Be willing to admit when you're wrong, and be ready to offer a sincere apology. In humility, you find strength. Trust in me. Relationships often bring fear of being hurt, fear of losing someone. But I ask you to place your trust in me. I see the full picture, even when you can't. Trust that I'm guiding you both through every challenge, and that nothing is beyond my control. Pray together. Never underestimate the power of praying together. When 2 or more are gathered in my name, I am there. Bring your struggles to me in prayer, and I will work in ways you can't imagine. Prayer unites hearts and strengthens your bond. Keep love at the center. Above all, keep love at the center of everything you do. Love is patient, kind, and never gives up. Even when things seem broken, love can rebuild. When you choose to love, you are choosing to invite me into your relationship. And I will never abandon love. Now, let's pray together. I see your pain and the struggles you face in your relationships. I understand the heartache, the fear, and the desire for things to be better. But remember, I am with you in every moment, guiding and holding you, just as I was with Joseph, David, and Peter. Help me to forgive, even when it feels too hard. Teach me to release the pain and anger that tries to take hold of my heart. I know that true healing comes when I let go and trust in your plan. Guide my heart to forgive as you have forgiven me, and help me to extend grace to others. I ask for patience, Lord, when I feel overwhelmed by the weight of relationship challenges. When things seem impossible, remind me that nothing is beyond your reach. Help me to trust that you are working behind the scenes, even when I cannot see the results. Give me the strength to put down my pride and seek humility in my actions. Let me see the value in admitting when I am wrong, and grant me the courage to apologize sincerely. Show me that in humility, I will find the peace I'm searching for. I bring my fears to you, Lord. the fear of losing someone, the fear of being hurt again. I place my trust in you, knowing that you see what I cannot. Help me to trust in your plan, even when it feels uncertain. I believe you are guiding me, just as you guided those before me. And above all, help me to love. Keep love at the center of my heart and actions. Let your love fill me, and let it overflow into my relationships. I know that where there is love, there is hope. I trust that you are with me, and that you will never abandon me.